Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So this lady was saying, why can white people leave black people alone? Even the video white people was still teaching and black was teaching said this don't make any sense because of you can make friends, with anybody you want to make friends. It doesn't matter color or not. This is where race start. But anyway, I'm going to leave you guys to watch the speech.
Why can't white people just leave black people alone? People watch my videos on social media talking about anti-racism, talking about reparations, and they can't control themselves. They have to comment and tell me, I disagree. I don't agree with what you're saying. That's ridiculous. That's stupid. And my response before I block them is, I didn't ask. I didn't ask you. I didn't ask if you agreed. I didn't ask for your feedback. I didn't ask for your comment. I didn't ask you anything. Just leave me alone. Block me so I don't have to block you. I think about an innocent young black boy ringing the wrong doorbell. Has anyone ever rang your doorbell and you weren't expecting them? What do? Did you shoot them twice? Or did you just ignore them? Did you just tell them, go away? Or just not answer the door? It's like, y'all can't just leave us alone. I think about history and how white people wanted segregation. So you got segregation. And then as black communities began to thrive, you got angry and you came and destroyed our communities. Like, just leave us alone. Why is that so hard for you? It's because you have that overseer gene in you. You have that overseer lineage from slavery, from colonialism and imperialism, and you just can't leave us alone. You think you own us. You think you have to control us all the time because you're entitled to that. And you're not. You're like a toxic, manipulative boss. And you just don't even see it within yourself, which makes it even worse. Leave us alone. And before you come and tell me, not all white people, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. If it doesn't apply to you, then I'm not talking to you. Got it?
I've been thinking, if social media was all that a person ever saw of reality, they would be under the misguided idea that there's only two groups of people in this world, only two skin tones, because that's all that ever seems to be mentioned. And I'm starting to wonder why that is. But I digress. It's almost as if creating content that's engaging and even occasionally controversial encourages people to interact with it, whether it's to agree or to disagree. And the demographic of people that is interacting really shouldn't matter, because people interacting with a person's content, whether it's positive or negative, does help that content creator's platform to grow. But then there's this. Remember what I said about controversial content? That would have been an excellent example of generalizing an entire group of people. Yeah, that would be considered controversial, to say the least. But that is, in fact, encouraging people to interact. And if one is only looking for a person to agree with the statements that one says, how boring would that be? I've never asked for everyone to agree with me all the time. And a person can never learn anything in life if everyone always agrees with them. But that's just my opinion.
Part of the problem. Heaven forbid a black man have good interaction with white people in a country where they live together. No, we can't have that because all white people are oppressing black people and always doing something to them. Come on, Jeffrey, you should know this. So now, because the man has said that he's had good interaction with white people and no one's really causing him problems, and he sees a lot of black people that are making race a bigger deal than it needs to be, he's now a pick-me. Actually, he gets the Pick-me of the Year award. Okay, brother, since so many white people cannot leave us black people alone, I've got a proposition for you. I will personally, out of my pocket, pay for you a ticket, a one-way ticket, to fly back to Africa where you can live there and be surrounded by primarily black people. Because you don't necessarily seem like the individual who would want to be in a country where over 50% of the population is white people. So I thought it would be nice of me to help you out and get you to a place where you could be surrounded by primarily black people.
Okay, I live in a predominantly white neighborhood, and ain't nobody bothering me. I mean, except to invite me over for barbecues, or invite me to their house for dinner, or invite me to go drinking with them, or invite me to the gym, or offer to take me on golf trips, or offer to watch my kid or have their kid come to my house. Other than that, they ain't bothering me. I mean, if anything, you got all the black supremacists out there that want to keep racism going. Like, they really keep talking about racism and how oppressed they are and what's going on with them and how unfair everything is. And if I were to snap my fingers and make racism disappear tomorrow, they'd still find something to complain about. Just like you. Just like you. Zeke Arkham, cop with attitude, got you 6.
I'm really tired of like some of you
Rachel or Stevie Wonder blind Negroes. Like, I get along with white people, don't get me wrong. I got good friends that's white. You know, I love them to death, whatever. But at the same time, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I do not see the stuff that's going on. Okay? I'm not going to act like I don't see black children being shot in the fucking head for going to the wrong white door. Okay? I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't see these Karens harassing people in traffic, at the grocery store, at the nail shop. I'm not going to act like I don't see all of the racist rhetoric that's online, that's on Fox News all day. I'm not going to sit here and play blind because I just want to get along. Yes, I do want to get along. I do want to have a better world where we can all be together and not be against each other, pitted against each other, should I say, because of our skin color. It's the most ridiculous thing ever, but it is the reality that we live in. Okay, so bruh sitting up here with this damn shucking and his jiving and his motherfucking soft shoeing, talking about white people just asked me to come to the barbecue and just go golfing with them, and we'll ask you to spend the night and your ass will wind up dead. We'll invite you somewhere and your ass will wind up shot under mysterious circumstances. Bruh, you is just a pawn in a game. And I'm not saying that, maybe you do got some really good white friends, because shit, I do. But best believe I know how to vet a motherfucker. And that's even past skin color, because somebody like you, I literally wouldn't trust you being the type of black person that you are. I think that you'll do something to hurt me. Or I think that you'll set me up with your white friends. You know what I'm saying? Shit, they probably just got some white gloves for you to wear so your black hands don't show through your KKK costume. I don't know.
Well, because I thought that we was like family, brothers and sisters on this planet, love one another. You know what I'm saying? And also, they throw some good parties. I'm here to tell you. Oh, man. And we'll pay the tab at a restaurant. I'm telling you. No, Jay. I got it, buddy. And I just love it.
So I looked through this woman's page, listened to some of her videos. She's the epitome of the problem of what people in general are going through. She is pushing reparations. She's claiming that all people are racist, that are not black. She's claiming that all white people need to pay reparations. She's claiming that all white people assault and kill and maim black people, and it's always white people's fault. Hate to break it to this woman, but the FBI crime statistics state that black on black crime and black on white crime are a whole lot higher than white on black crime. The other issue that she has too is that she doesn't study history. She doesn't know her history, and she doesn't understand how white people died to make slaves free. She doesn't understand how a civil war happened in order to free black people. She also doesn't understand that black people at the time, and there wasn't very many of them, were given reparations, and they were given a choice: land or go back to Africa, where a American created country was formed on their behalf with all their protections of America. No. She wants white people who never owned slaves, like my family never owned slaves, and I'm 7 or 8 generations deep in this country, and we came in right at the founding of this country with no slaves and never had any slaves. There were no slaves in the state of Vermont. Well, I can't say that. There was a black man that owned slaves, and he was the only one, and he was chased out of the state of Vermont. Anyhow, and I guarantee you that she was never a slave in her entire life. What she's looking for is a handout. She thinks that she's deserving. She's not. And I really don't like people like her that push racism. And there's no such thing as reverse racism. She's just a racist. And she should be publicly shamed. And here it is. Publicly shaming you.
We usually do. But then, they're also, family. They're also friends. They're also great neighbors. We also come together, we cook out. Their kids come hang out at our house. I usually ship mine off to theirs. Pretty good people. Your narrative for what you're thinking is just mind-boggling. I mean, do you want to sit there and say, why can't white people leave black people alone? Why? Why must you say that? Why can't we all just become better people and come together, and a lot of all this will stop? I have very good black friends, and they have very good white friends. We all hang out holidays, weekends, throughout the week. We go fishing, we go hunting. I fire up the grill. They come over with their wives, their kids. They fire up their grill. You bet your ass I'm over there. But you've got it all wrong. And people like you are the problem. You are the problem in America today. And it's such a damn shame that people like you are literally allowed to speak freely on social media about things like that. But when we do it, we get banned, we get blocked, our videos get shut down. But hey, it is what it is. We all know each other. We know who that person is. We know who this person is. Whether you're white, black, yellow, purple, green, or orange. I mean, we all know each other. We know good from bad, from judgments. So, I don't believe you belong in society speaking like that. And I really hope that the black community, I'm not even going to say black community because it ain't really a black community. I mean, come on now. We're all one community. But to each your own, man.
This guy right here. He's a 13-year Marine veteran, Purple Heart recipient. When I met him, we met at an engineering firm. He was just getting med boarded. I asked him what he's looking for out of life. What is he looking for at this company? He told me he just wanted to be normal. Over time, him and I got really close. He became my best friend. And over time, he found normalcy that he was looking for. And he found confidence. Found leadership. And when I walked away from McKim-McCreed, my old company, it broke both of us. We went from just wanting to be normal to running crews of up to a dozen people at a time. And he thanks me for that. But I thank him for saving my life. He was there when I had nobody. And if this white pasty motherfucker had left him alone, I don't know where him and I would ever be in life. That's why.